Hello, everybody, and welcome to a top 10 list of the things I love most: music and video games. Little did I know that my life would be filled with this kind of music on this list. Growing up, I always watched my brother play the games. I can still see it now. Us in the front room, on our huge CRTV and a giant cabinet. He always listened to his own music while playing, so I never really appreciated the music in the game until recently in life. But without further ado, let's start the countdown of my top 10 favorite songs and soundtracks in video games. Number 10. For my number 10 spot, I have a series of games that everyone knows about on my channel. The Dragon Ball Budokai series easily deserves the number 10 spot. I not only have so many memories and nostalgia for these games, but what really makes a big part of the experience is the soundtrack. Look, I know that people are like, oh, it's stolen music and all. But tell me, do these songs sound better on these stages?
You know you can't beat me! Ready! Fight! Ready? Fight! I'll play for real. Come on. Are you ready?
Then these songs on the same stages. No, I didn't think so. Now, don't get me wrong, the Budokai Tenkaichi soundtrack is still great in its own rights, but the songs don't belong in this 2.5D fighter. It just feels wrong to me. Number 9. Zelda's Lullaby is easily one of the most recognized songs that is going to be on this list. So why is it so far down on the list, you say? Well, I never was really a Zelda kid growing up. I had the PS2 and then the Xbox 360. So no real Nintendo stuff for me. I mean, I had the Wii, but still no real interactions with a Zelda game. Good thing is, that doesn't stop me from putting it on this list simply because of how much of an impact it's had musically to me. It's so simple and actually got me into music in the first place. It really made me want to learn music on instruments and not, just singing things into a fucking microphone. So, for that, you get this spot no problem. Now, the next one on this list is actually something that I would think would be on every list, but it might not be on your list. So, let's just move right on to number 8. Number 8. This masterpiece of a song is perfect. Bungie finishing their story of the Master Chief couldn't be more epic than this. The song fucking grabs your attention from anywhere in the room, starting up with the classic Oz everybody knows from Halo. From here, it moves on to my favorite part. Once they brought you in, they'll no doubt have you crying when you hear the strings and brass come in. If, then for some reason that doesn't get you, the piano ballad will. I could just sit here for hours listening to this on loop and never get tired of it. It's literally insane. This is Bungie saying goodbye to John 117, and you can feel that in this song. Also, whenever I think of Halo, this song immediately comes to mind. You'll never get this one out of your head, much like the next one we have on the list. So let's get moving. Number 7. Here in the number 7 spot, we have the Life is Strange Arcadia Bay theme. I just played this game not too long ago, and as of recent, it's safe to say that this has been the best written story I've seen in a game in a really long time. And the way you hear this music is crazy. When you first start up the game, you're greeted with a sunny Arcadia Bay, full of life and this song. Not only is the beautiful sights and wonderful song soothing you, they add in perfect ambient sounds to the area that the camera is positioned in. The birds singing, the waves crashing, just make for something that will instantly put a smile on your face immediately. It'll brighten up the worst of days. Enjoy this one to its fullest. Much like I enjoy the next one to its fullest. I mean, I enjoy every song on this list. That's why I made it, and that's why it's... never mind, let's just freaking get to the next one, shall we? Number 6. In the number 6 spot, we have Dearly Beloved from Kingdom Hearts. Okay. I definitely plan to have this one way higher on the list, but the next song at this point in my life means so much more. Anyway, Dearly Beloved, in all of its renditions, is absolutely beautiful in every way. Whenever I listen to this song, it brings me back to a simpler time. The time where I'm sitting on the ground next to my brother in his chair. And to me, this is exactly what the song is supposed to do to you. Also, here's an honorable mention for the Twilight Town theme in KH3.
Let's see.
Brings just a tear to my eye. At its best, Dearly Beloved can lull you into a dreamland filled with clouds, rolling lush green fields, an island home with the waves crashing against the shore, wind in your hair, sand between your toes. Number 5. Now, I've always said that if AC3 did anything right, it was the soundtrack. Just recently did I actually respect this song for what it is. This song makes me feel the freedom that I have in life. It actually makes me want to do something active with my life, like running. Gross, I know. But that's what this song makes me want to do. It's a song that's perfect for any time of year. In the winter, it makes you feel like you're fighting through the harsh cold. In fall, you just want to drive through the leaves. To sum this one up easily, if you don't like the song, you're just stupid and un-American. Number 4. Now, Ezio's Family easily takes the number 4 spot for me, no doubt in my mind. To me, it only makes sense to put these two next to each other on this list. The reason why this one song is separate from an entire AC franchise spot, like the Budokai series was earlier on the list, is because this is the song for Assassin's Creed to me. A franchise that meant so much to me way back when. That's for another rant. The point for this one is that we first hear it with Ezio, the character that everybody loves in the entire Assassin's Creed franchise. But there are still versions of this song being made today to show that Ezio's family isn't just his direct family, but his family is the Assassin Order. Every version of this song is great in its own way, unless there's an Odyssey version, of which I hope to God that there isn't. Even Syndicate's version of the song is absolutely breathtaking, and it might actually be my favorite version of this classic song. The string sound of Victorian London are perfect for this song. This is a song I will never get over, and it has its reasons for that. Let's just move on to the next one on our list. An epic one, if I do say so myself. Number 3. The number 3 spot on this list goes to the Abyss Watchers fight from Dark Souls 3. This fight in Dark Souls 3 is personally one of my favorite fights in the entire series, purely because of the music. At this point in the video, you're probably under the assumption that I love orchestral music. You're fucking right. It's one of the reasons why Dark Souls is probably one of my favorite franchises of all time. Now, you can say that this fight is a pushover, and it kinda is. But the music and pure badassery of the fight concept is unbelievable. The Abyss Watchers are in the fucking Royal Rumble of a lifetime that has been going on for only Gwen knows how long. You just so happen to wander in on their fight, but they don't give a fuck who you are. They're just here to fuck everyone up. And now, from the epicness that is the Abyss Watchers fight to something that's a little more soothing and calming. Number 2. What could possibly be more epic than that? Well, pretty much nothing at all. The number 2 spot goes to the Minecraft soundtrack. How could it not be seen on this list? Minecraft clearly has made an impact on this world. First, it takes the world by storm, and then it goes away for a while, and then it comes back fairly recently as a meme. Through the meme revival of the game, we actually find a newfound respect for this game. Or, at least I did. The most iconic part of this blocky, randomly generated world is the music that stays the same throughout. All of the music in this game has its perfect place. 1 minute, you're mining away with just the sound of your pick against the rocks, and then you hear the piano keys kick in out of nowhere. These songs are absolutely necessary if you are going to be playing Minecraft. Or just turn them on when you're laying back and relaxing. Minecraft's music belongs at the number 2 spot, no doubt in my mind. Number 1. The number 1 spot on this list for me never changed, ever. It is the Elder Scrolls IV Oblivion soundtrack. This soundtrack could easily be the soundtrack of my life. It never gets old. I will always remember the good old days in my very first journey through Cyrodiil. The bright colors of this game makes everything seem more alive than Skyrim ever did. The classic voice acting in this game just adds to the music. It adds in more of an ambiance. Something that Skyrim never hit. Whether it's walking through the rolling hills, or just pondering the streets of the Empire's capital city, the music will always hit you in the best way imaginable. I will never get over the music in this game. I would be honored if someone would just follow me around with a boombox and this soundtrack playing wherever I go. The appreciation I have for this music is literally off the charts. The songs here could easily drift me to sleep and put me in those shops in the Imperial City.
Blessings of Julianos upon ye.
This is why I made the entire list. And, well, hopefully you agree with me. If you don't, give me your top 10 list of songs and soundtracks and games.
Stonewall Sheep. Can I interest
Well,
you in some
until
of my
next time,
wares?
I have been Loopy Boopy. Thank you for watching. Oh, yes, and, well, while I got you here still, don't forget to like and subscribe. You don't have to share if you don't want to, but it just helps me out. It gives me a little incentive for creating more content, if you will.
I appreciate.
I thank you guys so much for watching. And if you don't watch, I still just want this out here so that I can share my opinion with games and music. Music and games, rather. It's just something that's always been amazing to me. They're my two favorite things in life. So I felt like I had to make this list. And again, I don't know what else to say. Just thank you so much.
Thief!
See you later in the next video of whatever I make. It could be Xenoverse, it could be... I don't even fucking know. I have such a bad schedule. Thanks.